What do we have today? We have a little bit of everything. Maybe a little bit of nothing. I don't know. I get a lot of questions this time of the year. This is that late summer time of the year. And it's a very interesting time of the year, right? I like it. I like it because it's probably one of the few times that trash fishing is what I really truly call trash fishing. And why that is because fish are everywhere. They're doing all kinds of goofy stuff. I swear they're doing, like, you just figure out little ways to catch them. It's kind of cool at times because I'm gonna have like a ton of rods on my deck. I'm gonna have a ton of rods on my deck, and I'm just gonna try to figure it out. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of nice to like put one rod in your hand and go smash on them, right? But if you're trying to learn some new things, this isn't the worst time of the year to go figure it out, because you might be able to do a little bit of everything and catch a fish. So I was out there the other day, and I wanted to just show you, I didn't go out there for any specific thing. I just wanted to go kind of like get out there and just fish, right? Nothing in particular, but I didn't want to do the same thing I've always done, right? So I kind of went out there and did different things. Just messed around the lake, looked at live scope a little bit, looked at I was like, man, I just wanted to look. So I just wanted to look around and see, like, I'm gonna fish all different stuff. Trying to, whatever just comes in front of me. That's junk fishing on certain lakes is pretty easy, right? You just kind of, whatever's in front of you, you throw at. That's usually going down the bank, but you don't have to be on the bank to do this. So I'll even kind of junk fish out there in deep water. Now, I know that doesn't make sense, but it could be a stump, a tree, brush, and I'll still come across grass and islands. I mean, it's all kind of stuff. You'll see what I'm talking about. We'll go into depth in a little bit, but I just wanted to show you, like, what can happen on a day late in the summer, and keep an open mind. And like I said, watch for the amount of rods I got on my deck. Like I said, I'm doing everything, guys. Let's check it out. So yeah, I'm kind of messing around. There's a creek channel here. I'm looking at the creek channel. I'm looking at stumps. I'm actually throwing a thunder cricket, and I'm in really deep water. I'd say deep. I'm in like 10 to 15 foot of water, and I've been out here a while. I haven't really caught very much doing certain things. I'm like, I don't ever throw a thunder cricket in 10 to 15 foot of water. Like, why would I do that? So I'm kind of live scoping around. I'm just trying to see, like, how I can get these random weird suspended fish to bite. It's this time of the year. And look, it's glass out here, guys. Like, it's glass. Now I'm gonna throw my jig around because I like to throw my jig. And there's no one out here. It's not that good. It's really hot. I don't really know if I'm gonna throw this on the bottom. I don't really know if I'm gonna kind of swim it around. It's just one of those deals. And so I just kind of mess around, right? I'm just looking around. I'm trying to figure out really what catches my eye. That's really all I try to do this time of the year sometimes. And when I come out here, it's just like, what catches my eye, right? What's in front of me? That's really what I'm looking at. At first I was like, I know there's no boat out here. There's not a boat out here. It's just me. Let's flip some grass real quick. Maybe I got my jig rod still in here. Just for a second. If it's not in here, no big deal. I bet it's in here. Maybe. There it is. Wow, look at that. There. Oh. Oh. That's all right. I'll take it. Huh. All right. There's a bass right there, up shallow. Wonder if I can throw a Ned rig to him. Wonder if he's seen me yet. Oh, I think he's seen me. Oh yeah. I'm thinking, you know, first bite, I did what, 5 flips maybe? I'm thinking, you know, figured it out, right? Because I don't know what kind of day it's going to be. So I flip around this whole island. Like I'm about to catch another one around all this grass. No, never even get another bite. I mean, I'll slow down. I'll try to pick it apart. It doesn't really matter. And I'm going, okay, I always be careful about those random bites or the bites that lead you off what you're really trying to do. And I really wasn't trying to go out there to flip grass. I just didn't feel like the grass looked pretty good right here in front of me. But I just felt like if it was really the deal, I would have got another bite. It looked so good that I would have got another bite. So I'm going, okay, let's not get caught up in that, right? Let's just kind of keep rolling, see what else we can find. Because I'm really not worried about, sometimes you got to get off the whole trying to catch a fish a certain way. Like sometimes that's what you want to do. This wasn't really my deal. Like if I'm trying to really learn, not necessarily a technique or anything, I'm just trying to learn like a different way of looking at things. Like I won't stay with things too long, right? I'll keep trying new things, different things. Like why was I throwing a thunder cricket out there deep? Like, right? I don't know. Let's see. And what do you know? Flip the whole place. Only bite I got. That's about right. So I kind of go back to doing my own thing. Kind of flipping around out here. Channels out here. There's trees out here. There's a bunch of just junk. I'll be honest with you, I don't know it that well out here. Like I know the lake, but I don't really know what's really all on out here. It's just stuff. There he is. There we go. Out here, I don't know where we're at. Just out here fishing. I'll have to mark that because I don't even. There's a lot of something down there too, a lot of fish. I don't know if they're bass or what they are. I know one thing, I don't feel them bite. I mean, I hadn't hardly felt a bite today. It's just a whole bunch of junk. And I'm like, all right, I can do junk. There's trees, there's big trees, there's big stumps, there's channels, there's brush, there's logs. It's all just random. But I don't mind random. So let's go see if we can figure something out. Man, that jig sometimes, that structure jig, like I've always told y'all, you know, it's just what I throw a lot of times. So I stick around out here for a while, right? Same deal. Just fishing kind of around. I see some fish. I feel some stuff down there. Like there's me hung up on something, you know, coming over it. They're not really piles, or it's not really much of anything. Just trash, kind of. You know, when I say trash, logs, trees. You see stumps in the water. I'm not by the channel. I haven't got on my big motor in forever. I'm just trolling around. And like I said, just kind of, it's nice. It's nice out there, right? It's nice. No one's around me. I can kind of do whatever I want to do. There's not a boat in sight. And maybe I learned something, maybe I don't. Maybe this is a spot. Maybe I don't ever catch a fish on this spot again. I'm not even saying it's a spot. I just kind of marked it to give me a reference of where I at least got bit. Like those waypoints, I have so many waypoints that aren't like these spots that have 100 fish on them. I don't know. Like I might find out later on that one cast on that one waypoint, I can get one bite a day, you know, or this time of the year or whatever. I'll come check it later on. It might be a phenomenal place, and it's really bad fishing right now. And I can't tell you how many times that's happened where I've gotten one bite. And then I'll go check it, you know, later on, months later or something, end up catching like 30 off that place, right? I rarely ever think sometimes that you get random bites out there on places like this. Usually they're there for a reason. Sometimes you don't always know what that reason is, but usually it's a reason. But I'm not worried about that, right? I'm still casting around. Like I don't really stop and fish it that hard. There's no reason to. I think I would have got bit. Now we kind of head back in, closer to the bank. Right, I didn't get any more bites out there. Now I'm kind of in that in-between water, that 8 to 10. The bank's right there. There's some stumps right here. Not keen on anything really. What's in front of me? And that doesn't mean, like, obviously there's stumps in front of me. I can see those. And there was logs and deep stuff out in front of me, out there deep. Yeah, if you know, I have not started my motor yet. I'm still just trolling everywhere. And the bank's right there. You know, you can see the bank. It's right to the right of me. But I'm still messing around with stumps, throwing it thin. There's a little bit of grass to my right. I know there's grass way up here, but I kind of know the grass, right? And I'm thinking, do I want to fish the grass? Did I not give it enough time? But I'm still messing around with stumps. Like I said, whatever's in front of me. Because I don't really care. And that's the crazy part, is that I know it's not great fishing. And it doesn't have to be great fishing. But I'm gonna learn something. I think I'm gonna learn something. But I do know one thing. This time of the year, these late in the summer, this is what I want to stress to y'all. It's why it's tough. And it's not that they don't bite that well. It's just you're about to see why they don't necessarily bite that well, or it seems like they're not biting as well. So I get done with all that and I'm like, all right, there's some grass over here, right? This whole pocket's grass. And I'm just gonna throw the same jig I caught the other fish on. This is why I love this jig, right? I'm sort of swimming it. I mean, I'm swimming it, right? But you can see I'm hung up and stuff too. So I'm reeling it and kind of swimming it and kind of wanting it to get hung up all at the same time. But look over there to the right. Oh, look over there to the right. But if y'all missed that, hold on. All right, focus on the right of my screen. Right? See it? That's shallow. Have your top water ready this time of the year. Always.
Get there.
Oh, I got him.
That was that. Looking out here. One blows up just on the dirt. And then she eats. Look at that. Get in here. Not a bad one either. How awesome is that? Oh, sexy dog. In the middle of the day. Not bad. I wonder if there's more of them up there. Could be another one. Could probably go do this the rest of the day and never get bit. I don't really care. It was so awesome.
Now, did I do it for the rest of the day? No, but I did it. I was like, man, they're gonna sit there and hit a topwater like this in the middle of the day. I'm gonna do it, and I do it for quite a bit while, and I don't get bit. And that's okay. That's all right. Like I said, but I'm just out there freaking doing it, man. And this was my day. This was it, guys. Hey, look, was a lot of fish? No. Was it kind of what I was expecting? Yes. And that's fine with that. Like, that was my expectation. I learned a little bit of something, right? It was kind of a little bit of that deep stuff out there. I knew the grass wasn't right. I knew the other one. If I had to go back out there, I'd mess around with that deep stuff because that was interesting to me. That wasn't just, when I say normal, I don't know, I didn't graph any of that. I was just messing around out there, just trolling around. Those are the kind of things. But a lot of people still have a hard time with that time of the year because they're trying to get so specific that it doesn't free their mind open up to see things. Like, that might have been one day and I might have gone back out there the next day and started putting more of the pieces together, right? And so the next time I ever go out there this time of the year, then I might just go like specifically look for that stuff. I might find like 3 places like that. And the next time 2 more, and now I've got 5 places like that, right? Like, that's what you're trying to do, is build on something. Everyone's trying to freaking build Rome in a day, right? You can't do it. You're just trying to put little pieces together consistently, constantly. And then eventually that starts adding up to more and more things. That's what you try to do. I think everyone wants this quick fix, and there's not one. And we're gonna talk about that. There's been some talk about time on the water. Never done a time on the water video. I don't believe time on the water is what everyone thinks time on the water is. And we're gonna get into that. We're gonna do a video on that one. That one might be one of the like top 10 best ones I've ever done. I guarantee that one's gonna reveal some things. So stay tuned for that one, guys. I'm working on it. Well, that's a wrap. Gotta head in, have some Strike King meetings to go to. Pretty good day considering, I mean, this is what you want. I've come out here on days and never caught a fish trying to do this. So yeah, pretty productive day. Pretty productive day. It's a lot of hard work, guys. Just gotta put in, like I'm nasty, sweaty. There's not a boat out here. No one wants to be out here when it's like this, but you can figure some things out, I promise. This is the best time. Anyways, hope this helps, guys. See y'all. Good luck out there. To be far from anxiety, I need my space, I need my privacy, I need some silence. Please, you're all too loud, you don't speak quietly. Opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous. Is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man. I started to